What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Scoutcraft. I'm just here hanging out, doing some fishing and thinking about our time in the Nether.
One away. I've moved one away.
I died.
Link.
Oh! Is there two of them? There are two of them. What is going on? Why does this one have a crossbow? No. What's going on with my skin? You know. Wait, how did I... Please come after me.
Withered.
No.
Hold on, I just got my stuff. I gotta regroup.
Memories. But in all actuality, I'm so happy to be in the overworld. There's a few things that have happened since our last episode. I had some internet trouble, so I played while I was at work. Don't tell my boss. So I thought I'd update you a little bit on what we've done here at the village. The first thing I did was set up just a small storage area so we could keep track of everything that we are farming, because I had to make a farm, and it's been nice and relaxing just to do that. I set up a little crop farm on this tiny island over here. We have just wheat, carrots, and potatoes, just the simple necessities that we need to trade with some farmers. Speaking of trading, we have done quite a bit of that with our cartographer and 2 farmers. I also went ahead and used the fish that I got from fishing to tame 2 cats, and they ended up giving me a 3rd one. If you have names for these cats, please comment them down below. I became best friends with a horse who I put the iron armor that we found in the blacksmith's house, and he's got a saddle on that we also got from fishing. And lastly, I set up a couple pens with some chickens, some cows, and I have some sheep right on down there. So now you're all caught up, and let's get on with the video. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pumpkins and make some pumpkin seeds and just make a bigger pumpkin patch, because I want to automate things this season. I'm going to do a lot of automation as much as possible. I've got a long list of things, and I'll show you my list in a little bit. But I think we'll set up our pumpkin patch up there. And Kevel was blown up by a creeper. F's in chat for Kevel. And now he tried to swim in lava. Kevel, are you okay? Alright, pumpkins are patched and ready to start growing. So I'm going to let these guys grow up on their own. And let's get on with our spot over where we first kind of laid down our roots. Also, while I was AFKing, letting my crops and sugarcane grow, this bee just ended up in my boat. I'm not sure where he came from, but I'm happy to have a friend. So up here, I decided to take a page out of our buddy Fullbump's book, and I decided to make a to-do board so I can keep track of everything that I want to do. I want to get a villager breeder going. I want to do some auto farms, kind of like I did last season, but I want to do almost everything automated. So sugarcane, beef, potatoes, wheat, everything. I also want to do an XP farm in the overworld. That's what OW means. It doesn't mean ow, I swear. And I also want to do quite a few builds at spawn. I don't want them to necessarily be functional, just aesthetically pleasing. I want to set up my first shop, which I have a few ideas for that. I need to play around with it a little bit. And then I need a lot of materials. Over here you can see I have 2 chests, so I'm slowly collecting a bunch of stone and stone variants and wood. Very, very sad for wood. I also want to work on the mega base, and the mega base, I again am sharing a picture of that on my Twitter, so if you don't follow me on Twitter, go ahead over there and give me a follow and check it out. I also want to do some building in the end. I have an idea for a mini game in the end. I really am excited to try something out there. And I also want to get every scout's head. Be ready, scouts. I'm going to be coming for you. I want that head. I'm going to put it on my wall. I also want to do a Season 2 Scout Museum. I'm going to talk to the other scouts about contributing to this to see if we can put our biggest moments and other things in this one. And then speaking of the end in the mini games, I have a big mini game in mind, like Tango Tech, decked out style, and I'm working it out in my head. I don't know if it's going to play out, but I'm going to try my best, but keep your eyes open for it. I also want to do as many achievements as I can. I want to try to get the achievement hunter stuff going. I've never really done that. And then I have a couple spots for a few other things, because I feel like I could get this done in a matter of like 20, maybe 30 episodes, but I plan on being in this world for a long time, so I'm leaving room for growth as well. What we're going to do next is we are going to head back into the Nether really quick to grab some of our stuff from our starter base so we can continue on with some ideas for this episode. I meant to say ideas, but I think I said ideas. That's not a word. What am I thinking? Okay, how did I miss this sunken ship? My base is literally right over there. How did I miss this? All right, let's see. Come on, get me out. Let's see what's in it. Am I gonna get? Got a buried treasure map, a book. I'll take some paper. Let's go. Up. Okay, just this last one, and I think we can actually. Can we reach that without? Yes, we can. Bottle of enchanting, diamond, iron. Ooh, this is actually a really good chest. I'm gonna lose air. I'm gonna leave that lapis. Oh, I don't get how I missed that. The Nether. I do miss it at times, but other times I'm glad that we have a way out finally. So let's get into our starter base here and get some materials. Okay, after some trial and error with the internet not wanting to work, I finally returned from the Nether with my one anvil, some netherite ingots that we had sitting in a chest, our one diamond and buried treasure map that we got from that sunken ship. But the main thing I wanted to get was this soul sand. So my thought process with this is down here, a lot of squid and drown and spawning. So my thought process was, why don't we lay out some pockets of soul sand here and there to shoot them up into the air, and maybe we can harvest some stuff from there. I do want to do a drown farm at some point, but now maybe this would be a great way to just get started. Speaking of drowned, one attacked me when I was fishing and I ended up killing it and getting a trident. So, and that's pretty impressive for myself because I can never ever get a trident. So before we set up any of those areas of soul sand, I want to swap out my horse's armor for some diamond armor and make him look super spiffy. Ah, you look beautiful, my friend. Ah, so glorious. I also wanted to test out a theory that I had. So we could always get these soul speed books from piglins, and I was curious if we put this in the enchant or the grindstone, will we get a normal book? And we will. Why can't we make these in the Nether? We could have had an enchanting table in the Nether right off the bat. Alright, now that that is done, I'm going to put some soul sand throughout this area over here just to see what can happen. I think it's going to shoot some of these salmon up as well, but I wanted to try my theory, and it looks like a squid decided to spawn in here, so let's help him out a little bit. Come on, there we go. And we got some more black ink. But yeah, alright, it looks like it's working a little bit. There's the the drown that was giving me some issues earlier. So yeah, it definitely will work, and it'll shoot some of these guys up just to make it a little easier to navigate. He should shoot up about right here as well. Yep, just like that, and we're good to go. I'm loving that idea actually worked out. Next up on the to-do list for today is I need to find a better way to get stone, and I'm thinking a stone generator, because this isn't gonna cut it. Alright, and tucked away in this little cove right by our village, I was mining out stone with a stone pickaxe, and I was like, this is taking forever. So I decided to look up a tutorial on a stone generator. This one comes from Mysticat, and I'm gonna link their channel down below and the video that I used. Fantastic creator over there. Definitely go give them a follow. Shout out to them. But if I come over to this side, you'll see that the lava up top and the water that's waterlogged, and these are stairs right here. If I right click on here, you'll see those are stone brick stairs. But if I mine this, you'll see the water, one, spills out, and two, cobblestone. And that's not going to work because I need stone to turn it into stone bricks, or to even use just to terraform. I also realized the water was flowing out because we needed a sign here, so make sure you don't do a rookie mistake like I did. So in order to make sure that we get stone and not cobblestone, we're going to have to turn the two villagers that we have, I believe, in this house. that don't have professions into librarians, and we're going to update our netherite pickaxe that sadly is on its last leg. So we need to get mending and we need to get silk touch. So that is going to be the goal now, is to get these guys switched to librarians and get those two trades going. Alright, after painstakingly replacing this lectern, we got a silk touch trade for 13 emeralds and 1 book, so that is set. Now we gotta make this guy mending villager. Can you give me mending on the first try? Let's give it a try. So lectern right here, boom. Mending? Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying. And after a half an hour straight of placing a lectern, we've got a mending trade for 20 emeralds. I will gladly take that. You guys enjoy your time trapped in this house for the next, week. You deserve it. But with that, we can upgrade our netherite pick, have silk touch, and mending. Oh, that's so nice to see. And just for the sake of it, we're going to name this like and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like the video. And right now, just to save some time, that bottle of enchanting we got from that sunken ship is going to be used to heal up our mending pickaxe just a little bit. I know it's not great, but we're also going to smelt up steak and some mutton to try to recharge this as well. We might have to go mining. That might have to be what we do. But for now, let's get this charged up, and then let's go over to our little stone gen and get as much stone as we can get. I only AFK'd here for about 20 minutes because I didn't want to wait a whole lot and let my pickaxe wear down. But overall, we're getting a decent amount of stone. There's a couple times where we get some cobblestone, but overall, this is going to work really, really well. So I'm probably going to spruce this up off camera, but I'll show you guys in the next video. Now, I think to wrap up this episode, we're going to go find some buried treasure. So it looks like we are southeast. Is that the direction? Never eat shredded. Yep, southeast. So we got to go that way. It looks like we're getting a little closer. I'm guessing we go up here around the bend. Hey, there's another bee. Beatrice, we found your family. Must be where she came from. Oh, okay, so we're so close. It's just up here, I think, and I think it'll be sort of in the middle of the island. Yep, here's our stop. I think someone already got the treasure because this was here when we got here, and this is a perfect hole down. Aw, I was really excited to find some treasure. Because if I go right here, yeah, that's about where it would be. Well, that's all right. I'm sure there's a ton of other buried treasure and even woodland mansions. I'd like to take on a woodland mansion this season. Maybe get some of the other scouts in on it just to make it a super fun collaborative event. Alright, we'll keep our eyes open for some other buried treasure maps and do some exploring this season as well, because we have a whole map to explore. I'm so excited. But I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to farm these pumpkins and get some villager trading done, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Always remember, the most important thing is to be odd. Wash your hands. Peace, guys.